In this program, we're going to learn about World War II. What was World War II? World War II was a military conflict that lasted from 1939 to 1945 and involved two alliances that opposed each other: the Allied powers and the Axis powers. Leaders of the Axis powers were Adolf Hitler of Germany, Emperor Hirohito of Japan, and Benito Mussolini of Italy. Leaders of the Allied powers were Joseph Stalin of Russia, Franklin D. Roosevelt of the United States, and Winston Churchill of the British Empire. Hitler came to power by convincing the German people that he could restore the country's strength it lost after World War I. He built up Germany's army and invaded other countries. Britain and France declared war on Germany after it invaded Poland. In addition to invading countries, Hitler had a plan to exterminate the Jews throughout Europe. It included the systematic killing of Jews in death camps. This became known as the Holocaust. On December 7, 1941, Japan bombed Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, and the United States entered the war. Involving almost every nation on Earth, World War II was fought in the Atlantic and the Pacific, Southeast Asia, China, the Middle East, the Mediterranean, and Africa. With the U.S. involvement in the war, the tide began to shift towards an Allied victory. The Battle of Midway in the Pacific and the massive D-Day invasion in Europe on the beaches of Normandy proved to be turning points in the devastating global war. Victory in Europe, or VE Day, was celebrated on May 8, 1945, when the Allies accepted the unconditional surrender of Nazi Germany. President Truman authorized the bombing of the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki with a new weapon called the atomic bomb. The devastation of the atomic bomb led to the surrender of the Japanese on August 15, 1945. Known as VJ Day, or Victory over Japan. Now that you better understand World War II, do you think it was a good decision to drop the atomic bomb? Why or why not?